ridiculous. You want to know what else is fucking ridiculous? How Bernice Burgos, am I saying that right?
It's close enough.
Yes, so.
Bernice,
BB.
light night 30K,
Light night.
45 minutes bartending.
45.
Oh, she said 45 minutes?
Oh, you missed that part?
Oh, let me add some more context because it might start to make a little more sense here. And maybe not, but let me just throw this in there. She worked 1 day a week. Now, think about the goofiest NBA, NFL players that you could think of that know Sunday when oh, shit. I play the Knicks on Sunday. I'm in New York. Bernice is there. This Bernice that I've been hearing about on Twitter. Blah, blah, blah. And this was before the Twitter porn scene when everything was just out in the open. I sat back and thought about it and I was like, you know what?
No.
Okay.
No. I don't believe it. Okay. And the bitch said a whole different price that was more realistic on a whole nother show.
And she was up there claiming like, yo, they used to be at my bar throwing money. And so I was kind of with you, Meech. I was like, yo, somebody came in there and probably simped out on her.
But that's fine. I do think it's possible. I just don't think you're consistently making that. That's my issue.
I feel
you can have a night where this wild shit happens, but you saying that you consistently made 30 racks in this bitch 1 day a week?
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Nah, I definitely feel that.
Like, no.
No.
Now, your bag not long enough for you to be making
one. I do believe the 70K on the birthday.
I do.
I believe 70K on the birthday.
No, that's cool.
If the club made this the Bernice night and niggas knew fly in this Bernice night, I could believe that.
Y'all all some derbs, bro.
That's the problem. That's the problem.
Y'all flew in for Bernice night to do this shit and not get no pussy. Y'all niggas lame. That bitch was fucking T.I.
I mean, look, to keep it a buck though,
allegedly
niggas was running around chasing after Ari when she was making her club appearances.
And see how much Ari made in that shit.
But to your point,
my ex worked in the club when Ari was up at what's it called? What was that? Adriana's? It ain't that. It ain't that.
The difference is though, Ari, because Ari could, let's say Ari was getting 30,000. It might not be that, but let's just say she was getting 30,000.
Hypothetically,
she getting that from the club. Versus
that's different.
Bernice is supposed to be getting that from the
patrons.
The people coming in.
Like if the club, I can see the club giving Bernice 30. I can see the club giving somebody 30. But you telling me I'm working and making 30? Well, these strippers will beat your ass.
And I was also thinking maybe because it didn't seem like she was all the way explaining things. Maybe she didn't add in the other shit that went into it.
Well, she was saying how she was hustling the bottles. She was selling them for like $50 underneath what they actually cost, and then she was making her money back off of tips. And because
I wish she didn't say that because $30,000 from $50 is far as fuck. Yeah, that's a lot. You emptying that shit.
A good ass tip is literally a couple $100.
Yeah, niggas
not
probably,
for this world.
Niggas,
this world is probably a stack.
To just pod and to go against
a person could do that. I don't feel like the whole club is giving her that.
But this is my thing.
Like y'all said, like the athlete, hell yeah, athlete.
I think that's
everybody
who she
in
talking
this
about,
bitch, not the athletes.
I think it's the athletes and the rappers.
But this is New York City. Meech's point. This is New York City. First and foremost, there's that.
The
Two,
Mecca.
she's only doing this once a week, and she claims she did it for 45 minutes. So at some point, she turned into...
That's crazy.
See, that's the problem.
45 minutes?
The 45 minutes is fucking it.
Not Can even we get, an hour?
That bitch was in there from sunrise to sunset.
Name of the episode. 45 minutes.
See, that's what she lose me. At least
no, bitch, you worked the shift.
Did a shift.
You made that much money. You walked out tired.
You 45.
You telling me if you had opportunity to make $30,000 in 45 minutes, you gonna come once a week,
bruh?
But you might
even if I made 30 in 45 minutes.
But you saturating the product.
That's the reason why she might have made 30
working the whole day
because she's only here for a moment. And we have to think about the clientele.
Read like how that bitch talk. For everybody that's out there, that's why he caping for her right now.
You got a clip?
You got me sounding like you talk about that bitch.
You got to find my voice before we get to that
I
part.
don't even mean to disrespect you like that.
Explain what you wanted though.
I think that's why she might have gotten that money potentially. I don't think she was always getting that type of money, but I do think there was at some point in time a little moment there where she might have been on that run.
I hate what you're doing for this motherfucker right now. Because I heard you legit lose your shit on a pod about people not doing the numbers. Do the math. 45 minutes? Do the $30,000 in 45 minutes. You ain't even serving enough people that fast. If a nigga tipping you like that, he in your face. Yeah. He talking. Yeah. He trying to J down. He's some. And you moved her because this nigga did not. I don't give a fuck. This nigga was not tipping you $15,000. Even famous, all that shit. Like no,
a nigga, some athletes.
There's some real goofies out here.
It's some real goofies out here. But she was catching. She was catching.
Don't know.
She was catching a goofy.
Just want to prove a point.
She was catching a goofy. Exactly. She's catching a goofy once a week for a year.
I believe it.
Doing that much money. Word ain't getting around the league that ain't none of y'all niggas hitting.
Looking like
what
that.
Do you think?
Everybody ain't figuring out that ain't nobody getting nowhere with this bitch dropping
5,000 is a realistic tip from one person to her.
5,000?
Yeah.
Consistently? No.
Not because
one person. I know, like, I legit know motherfuckers, bro. Like, my cousin was telling me about that shit being in LA. These famous people tip good, but it's not that. It's not that.
No. We gotta.
It's not consistent.
We gotta take regular tipping away from trying to impress
$30,000.
Rage meter.
If you doing this shit that fucking often to impress, you think by week 15 you impressing her with this tip?
No, you're talking one person.
Answer me.
The one person.
Nobody's impressing her with the tip. She's not impressed with it. That bitch with the whole dick. No, it's not happening.
Think about how many regular
y'all
niggas
can't because this bitch look good, and y'all making me call her a bitch more than I want to call her a bitch. Because you not a bitch. I'm sorry, I'm frustrated. But you lied. You lied. And niggas is defending it because of how you look. Oh, like, no. She did not make that. No, bro. You know how much money that is?
That's $1.5 million a year. Come on.
You think a server was making 1.5 a year in 45 minutes a day?
This is not a regular
45
server.
minutes. Meech, 45 minutes.
Listen, the
45 45 minutes.
I don't believe she was working 45.
I believe she was working 45 and she made that 8,000.
I think she was working a shift.
She was not. Bernice was not in that bitch for a shift, bro.
I think she was working.
She was not in that bitch for a shift.
45 minutes.
Look, you was making 30,000. You was selling pussy. I'm saying.
Ooh.
What if she was and that wasn't a part of the calculations that because she didn't break down the calculations.
I'm about to say, so you saying she made more than the 30 off the pussy?
I'm saying, look.
So she made her 30 and then made another 30 off the pussy?
No, the 30 is a pie. Eight slices went to the club. 15 went to the ass. We added up. Listen, think about how many regular niggas you know empty their wallet on a bitch at a strip club.
Think about how many niggas empty their wallet on OnlyFans in 10 minutes.
30,000. This is not the same.
I just saw a video.
I get what y'all saying. That shit makes sense. But for $8,000.
That's online traffic from different
people. That makes sense houses putting in for $8,000.
Somebody would have to go to her and make that.
You telling me she making all this and not the bitch that's really busting that shit open?
This is New York City though.
It's New York.
They stunt like
move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. These niggas capping. These niggas caping. Let's move on.
I'm just saying it's a little more realistic.
I'm finna get mad, bro.
You not mad already?
Yes.
All right. So look. This moves into a personal subject that I had put in the notes because of this podcast.
The rage bar.
Because of this podcast. So I was listening.
$30,000 fucking dollars in 45 minutes.
I was listening to the podcast while I was.
Who you know can run up 30 and they gonna be like, oh, I'll leave after 45.
If I
bitch, you ain't make it to lunch break.
I'm working 8 hours at least. I might work 12.
If what?
If I made 30,000 in 45 minutes, I'm gonna work like
they're not 12. Getting the product,
bro. It's cool.
If you bring the product out more, it gets stepped on. You got to make it. Rare.
That's why it don't make sense. You did this shit once a week for a year. It's expected.
Hey, Meech,
and y'all see it ain't nothing. Ain't nothing coming out of this shit. Ain't nothing coming out.
She got a
and on week 7, it's a nigga still in here tipping.
She's able to provide for a child. She was able to get her
Shut the
own place.
Shut the fuck up.
You know what? I don't know her age.
She 40 something.
No, I'm talking about her child.
She grown too. She
Okay.
trying.
She had it when she was 15, so she got to be in her late 20s at this point.
Okay, yeah, she pretty decent too.
What her 30 at?
She working on it.
No, it's not happening. Cause motherfuckers ain't get 30,000
She don't gotta
in
do
45 fucking minutes.
She don't gotta do the 30,000 because mommy did it.
Bro, you believe that? No, I don't want that because it's.
I believe she cleared more than 1.5 million in a year. Now, if it's 30,000 a week, maybe not.
I believe she cleared more than that too. Not here.
I mean, she did have to probably pay taxes on that, right?
Well, you know, it's what you claim.
Right.
I made $3 today, coach.
You hear how that slow motherfucker was up there talking? You think she paid attention to her taxes for that?
So, speaking to that, I was out and about and I was listening to the show. I was not watching this show.
You knew who was behind the voice.
Now, I was listening, and I tried to have an honest moment with friends and family members, okay? People I hold near and dear and very close to my heart. And what did I go on the group chat and say?
You said, is this a safe space?
Yeah, I asked, is this a safe space?
It's a
what
safe
I-
space for me, bro.
What I say?
No. I proceeded to say something about
Big Zemo the judger. That's me.
I
Judge shit.
about Bernice
Amen.
and the way she sounds. And I said, yo, women who sound and talk like this
Can we get a clip?
are the reason why I have
Freaky man.
AM
That's why he want to
AMSR.
hear
Yeah, I
it.
got the headphones on. Let me hear.
This is the reason why I have an AMSR.
It's for the people.
Kit.
ASMR.
AMSR. Whatever.
ASMR.
I'm just helping.
Thank
It's
you.
ASMR.
Yeah. This is the reason why I have a problem.
Just sit back, relax,
'Cause-
and enjoy the sensual sensation of
Because of
Bernice.
women who sound like
Slow
this.
night.
What was a good day?
Ooh.
What was your best day?
Hey, pause.
My
Pause.
best
Stop.
night-
Zach, that didn't do nothing to you.
No.
Let
Go
it
back.
rock. Let it
Go
rock.
back. Go back.
I'm letting it rock.
What?
Just get this.
I got something right now.
30,000
On a slow night. I don't
on a
understand.
slow night.
What was a good day?
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it right now.
We on the
Stop it right now.
voice.
30,000 on the slow night, so that's not even the most she made.
No, the 70K
He's
was.
not gonna let this go.
Can we let the clip play? So
So if she wasn't making 30,000, this is just a slow night. I know she made the 70 on the birthday, but that means you was in the middle of that shit every other time.
Zach, if you get 50,000 people to come to something every week,
and they all
But-
give you $1.
but the really not that. Please, no, God, no. You mean to tell me 30,000 people walked in there in 45 minutes? No. Listen, just listen. Hear me out. Even better example. Let's say you get 50,000 people somewhere on a regular night.
In a club?
No, I'm just talking anywhere.
No, let's not talk anywhere.
All right, let's bring it down to a club. Let's say 1,000 people. You get 1,000 people on a regular night. Mm-hmm. Let's say a slow night is 750. That's still 750 people. It's slow for you, but because this is also the biggest strip club in New York City. Mm-hmm. This is not slow to the industry. This is slow to y'all. Perspective.
Can we let the
Meech.
clip play?
I
No.
was rocking.
Hold on. New York strip clubs ain't busting like that, bro.
But you remember that one was.
Bro, the bitches in the South wasn't eating like this, bro.
Well, I can't say that because them motherfuckers.
definitely can't say that.
If you
The
look at-
servers,
no, but remember,
I can say that.
But remember
the
that
servers
was-
in the South is not eating like this.
But remember
the
that
bitches
was
shaking
what-
ass, showing pussy was eating like this.
but that's why that was so different. That was the allure of that.
play the shit. I
did not
play the
have
shit because I'm finna lose a friend in this bitch.
Did not have this on the bingo card for
I'm
this
finna
week.
lose a
Hey,
friend.
my best night was my birthday. Every year, I only bartend for 3 years. I only said 3 years I was gonna be in here, start my clothing line, and I was out.
Stop
Buy
it.
my house and do what I wanted to.
No, we've heard enough of the voice, bro.
Yeah,
We've heard
he
enough.
got-
That shit.
He not listening to the voice. He listening to the
not listening
content.
to
That voice ain't even doing shit. We had a motherfucker on this pod that sound more like
are
something
paid.
on the pod or through a microphone in that shit, bro.
Zach,
Where Britt at? Where Britt?
you are
What
judging
Britt?
the color of the skin and not
Where
the
Britt?
content of
Where
the
Britt?
character.
Where Britt at?
You have to listen.
Where Britt at? Where Britt at?
You're not
Britt,
listening to her voice, Zach.
Britt,
All right,
Bourbon
all
bar.
right.
Britt.
Let's get this together.
Britt, show them how to make. Show them how to talk.
All
Talk right.
All right, Zach.
Call her.
Let's
Call Britt. See what she do for the listeners compared to that bullshit.
Zach, let's get this.
It's slow mo. She sound. Ooh.
I was kind of interested in what his proposal.
Let's just get this in order, okay?
Let's move on.
So, because of man, look.
Let's just move on.
No, it's because of how she looked. I don't care when nobody
He
says.
keeps saying it's because of how she looked at it turned me on, and
I'm not that fond of her.
it's not about how she looked because I wasn't watching it. I was listening to it, and her voice and the way she talks was just doing a thing to me. So I proceeded to go to 3 different group chats that I have. I got my homie group chat, I have our group chat, and I got the old man group chat. I put the same text messages in all 3. This group chat got volatile in here, okay? Because of one person, you could probably guess who.
It wasn't me.
In the other chat, niggas laughed it off. Niggas like, oh, you a fool, you tweaking, you crazy.
Is that the homie chat?
the homie chat?
Okay.
Cool.
I want to hear the old niggas.
Old man
Oh, man.
Old man chat didn't even fucking say shit to that shit. And you know who came in there and was like, hey, shut the fuck up. Just say you want to fuck her. And I'm like,
Hey.
yo, it's
You
not.
see the consistency.
It's not that, bro. It's just it's something about the way she sounds. She sounds somewhat Caribbean.
So was it like
She sounds slow.
It was it like the monotone of her voice?
Man, it's just whatever, however you describe that voice, it's that. Okay.
So like what? So what was it for you?
Brother.
Talk about
Was
the
it the-
opposite
brother.
shit.
it sounds great.
Brother,
pitch?
It
I don't
sounds-
like what you're doing.
It sounds
right now.
beautiful.
You know
All
what
of
I'm
that.
Brother.
All of
Was
that.
she-
Brother.
Was she on the A
You're
note or a
low-key.
C?
The way she was spacing her words.
Brother, you're better than-
Oh my
man.
god.
You're better than what you're doing right now.
So wait a minute. What if she spelled something out for
Brother.
Bro.
Man.
Brother.
Oh man.
You are
What
so
if she
much
said,
better.
hey, Nikki?
Oh, he'll take it then.
And may the church say.